Hi Libra, this is Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. These messages are for Libra. This is your birthday reading, Libra. So these messages may resonate with you throughout the entire year from one birthday to the next. Not every message will be your message. Take only what resonates for you. And a lot of these things may not resonate with you at all because they have not had a chance to play out. So, give them a chance, all right? Let's get into this. This is going to be for Libra. If you want something personal just for you, you can check the website, lucky7tarot.com. Also, what was I going to say? I just lost my train of thought, y'all. All right. The roles can be reversed. So, that's what I was going to say. I was going to tell you that you can come back and watch the video again at a later time to see how these messages may be playing out if you check them out in 6 months or so. Okay? So, let's jump into it. What's going on with Libra? From now until their next birthday in 2026, what does Libra need to know? Some of you are going to be traveling. Some of you could have like a destination wedding. You could, if you're single, you may even meet someone. If you're single, you could meet somebody. Some of you are with someone possibly that does travel. Maybe they travel for work or something like that. We'll see in a second. Some of you may receive some sort of news from someone, from a male or masculine energy that has money, possibly older or more mature. There possibly could be a Libra male energy here that may be feeling lonely. All right. Some of you, why am I getting that there's like a fear of losing money, or a fear, if it's not a fear of like being alone or feeling lonely, it's like a fear of not making enough money. Or you could be dealing with somebody like this. Let's see. I do feel like you're putting yourself possibly under a lot of mental or physical stress. And this could affect your health. Some of you may be stressed out about either your health or the health of someone else, somebody close to you. You could be doing a lot of overthinking in regards to a possible legal situation, Libra. I do feel like some of you may be with someone or dealing with somebody, whether this is a romantic relationship or friendship, that is not who they say they are. They're lying about who they are. They're hiding who they really are. There's something about this person that is, I don't know. I wouldn't trust them. Some of y'all are moving, maybe to a new community. Some of you, you may have moved or traveled in some way to like a new community or around, maybe moving on also from like certain friendships. I also feel like it could be very expensive possibly for some of you where you're at, or moving could be expensive in some way. Some of you may end up in a relationship or dealing with somebody who has some money, or you may benefit financially from a relationship with somebody who is either making more money, well off. I feel like there's someone here that's putting you on a pedestal, trying to give you a new title of sorts, giving you some sort of title. or you're doing this with them. I am seeing Libras get into a higher level commitment of some kind for a lot of you, where this relationship that maybe you're getting into, or it's getting more serious in some way, benefits you. It may even mature you in some way. Like you're taking it more seriously. Some of you, your family is very stressful. And maybe you feel like there's nothing you can do about it, or your home is very stressful. I do feel like if you have some legal issues, you may be feeling like you're getting locked up. Some of you are working on staying out of being locked up. Can you tell me about that for those that are having... I feel like it's telling you not to... part of you being mature, if you're dealing with a legal situation, is to recognize that this is not something that you can control. So it's not something that you should be worried about, but it is going to be something that transforms you or changes you, possibly course corrects the path that you're on this year. What about this false person for Libra? Be careful of someone that seems to be stable and isn't. Like, some of you feel, I don't know if you share a home with this person, or you feel like this person is home to you and they're not. They switch up or they change on you when it doesn't benefit them. Tell me more about that. I swear, it feels like there is somebody here that you put on a pedestal. And I don't think that when they switch up that you're going to be super sad over it. I think it's going to be a disappointment, but I'm getting like you're almost like not surprised. What else? What else is going on? What important messages do you have for Libra from now until their birthday in 2026? So you're not dealing with any manipulation, but I do feel like there is someone that's like desperate for your attention. Okay. There is somebody here, I think you're either boycotting them or rejecting them in some way. Some of you, it's boycotting or rejecting like this lifestyle to be like bougie or to have a lot of things. You're rejecting that. Like that's not what you want anymore, or that's not what you want. Be careful in a disappointing makeover. Okay, some of you, can I tell you, somebody around you is not who they appear to be. it's like a putting lipstick on a pig. And I think there's some sort of disappointment you have over this. Let's see. If you work in the public eye in any way, I feel like you're becoming way more popular. You may go viral or have like a lucky break. Some of you, you're able to influence others. Some of you rejecting someone or walking away is what is influencing others. I feel like you're dodging somebody who was playing mind games or keeping their options open. And some of you, especially singles, could end up looking for someone new or finding maybe you're opening like an online dating app or something like that. Some of you could be also like canceling an online dating app. There is someone trying to persuade other people about something that has to do with you. Like somebody is trying to, like, they're trying to be, and this may be somebody with like a strong following, somebody you work with, possibly, maybe like trying to influence your reputation with other people. I feel like there is someone here that is not to be trusted. Can you clarify these for Libra, please? I definitely see you walking away from anyone who is manipulative. I also feel like there's something that you may be in the middle of trying to change, but it could be a struggle, or maybe you're frustrated. You're trying to change or let go of something. Remove yourself from a situation that you feel caught in the middle of. And maybe it's not easy. Like I said, there's somebody around you that is not who they appear to be. They play mind games. They want to win or dominate the situation. Maybe this is you for some of you. Some of you, you could make money online or being an influencer. Maybe that's a goal of yours. Some of you, there is someone that is wanting attention to manipulate your reputation. There is, and if that's the case, you will feel intuitively that this person, and it may be somebody you least expect, but it's like this person, there's something about them your intuition is telling you, like, they want something from you. I feel like there's something about them that feels out of place, and you may not be able to put your finger on it. Some of you may get some type of attention online or something for something that may not necessarily be the greatest either. Some of you are going to either meet someone new and let everybody know, like, I'm taken, you know, we're the decision is made for some of you. Yeah. You may let everybody know. Okay. Somebody could also be like not being honest about their addictions, or some sort of behavior, some kind of vice. Some of you, it's pride, it's ego, it's arrogance. Definitely, somebody could call, you know what this is? Somebody trying to finesse others, charm everybody about who they think you are, being like, oh, you're a drug, you know, that person's a drug addict, or that person's crazy, or that person's this, like, they drink, they party, they do all the, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like it doesn't work. Look at that. It doesn't work. And it's telling you, like, you need to trust your intuition about this person. They're going to come across as if they support you. They're encouraging you. They're cheering you on, and they're in your corner. And they are a piece of shit. Okay? So, let's see. Is there love coming in for single Libras? Like, what's going on with single Libras from now until their next birthday? What can you tell me about single Libras' love life? Single Libras. The Chariot. There's something that's not over, but there could be distance with somebody, but it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like you're together because this is singles, but there's distance there, but it's not over. Like, yeah, it could have to, Cancer, Capricorn could be significant for some of you. I feel like this person has a hold on you. You may want to let go of the control or the hold that they have on you, or vice versa. Some of you, there is some sadness within your family, like grief within your family, somebody feeling abandoned or alone, not having like that happily family situation. Single Libras. I don't know. There's some... I feel like there is something from the past you're trying to release, but you have yet to heal from it, and you have yet to, like, maybe you've lost hope because of something in the past for some of you. I do feel like there is someone that you will block or have blocked. You don't talk to this person. They don't talk to you. If there is conversation, it's shitty. It definitely feels like there is someone that you've given up on, but it's not over. Like, that's going to come back around. Can you clarify that Seven of Pentacles reverse for singles? The Seven of Cups. And then you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's going to come back. There's something, it's going to come back around, but it's going to come back around with confusion. Either because now you have other options that you're pursuing, or they do. I don't feel like your focus is really on real love, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Why the Devil? Nine of Cups. There's something you really want. You're very stuck on it. But maybe you're non-emotional, or there's something about this that's like not moving forward. Possibly because you're overthinking the situation. Some of you want control, though. Like, it may feel easier to be alone and have control over yourself, over the situation. Let's see. I definitely see you taking a risk towards something new. Possibly at the same time that something is ending, if that makes sense. I do feel like some of you could have like friends with benefits situation. It definitely feels like you're ghosting someone or ending something, ghosting someone, not talking to them, or they've done this with you, and this kind of pushes you towards taking a chance in another direction. Tell me what the biggest challenge is for Libra singles. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you are your own biggest challenge when it comes to love. You may have abandonment issues. Tell me more about that. Some of you are feeling financially drained, and so maybe you feel like you can't focus on love. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like there's something that has you kind of standing still, holding back, not investing in anything solid. This is like an end to a relationship that ended in some way. You're still holding on to it, or like it's lingering in your energy. Possibly you're still attracted to someone. Maybe you're not feeling as physically attractive as you would like. What is the most likely outcome for single Libras throughout the year? The 6 of Pentacles and the Star in reverse. So it's looking like you may be sort of giving to something but not healing. Like almost like distracting yourself by doing something and not trying to focus on your feelings. Wow, and the Star decided to come out in reverse. I feel like you are not ready just yet to like move forward. That doesn't mean that you're not going to have someone new. I just think that there's residual energy you have to let go of with the 6 of Cups in reverse from the past, of something that like didn't work out. Clarify that 10 of Cups reverse. 2 of Pentacles. Some of you, something didn't work out in your past because somebody was juggling. They didn't know what they wanted. They may have been inconsistent, back and forth. I definitely feel like there is somebody that you're letting go of from the past, but you still love that person and they still love you, and don't tell me you don't. Like there's still feelings there, but you're trying to like release it, or yeah. Be careful, single Libras, of meeting someone new with the same, it's like a new person. Oh, how do I explain this? Be careful of meeting the same person in new clothes. I feel like you're trying to not to fall apart, or you're trying, some of you trying to rebuild, like have the strength to rebuild yourself. or rebuild your finances for some of you, because I really am getting like that's your main focus, taking your control back, regaining your confidence, focusing on your business if you have one, or gaining new titles that offer longevity. But it's almost as if what you're doing allows you, like what your responsibilities, your financial obligations, and focusing on work and all of that allows you not to focus on how you feel. Like it's like I feel like a lot of men do this, right? A lot of men, because they have responsibilities, financial obligations, right? To their family, to, you know, their kids, whatever. When they have feelings and emotions about things, most of the time they don't express them, don't really work through them. They just kind of get up, go to work. You know, I got shit to do. That is what this is giving to me. Like, there is something that you are avoiding healing from. For some of you, it may have to do with your own mother. Maybe the death of a mother for some of you, or the death of someone that you love very much. I don't know. But I'm strongly getting that it's like a choice not to focus on this because you can't control the emotional state, right? You can't control that. What you can control is this situation. You can control how much money you make. You can control how much work you're doing. So I'm getting like, for some of you, there is somebody that you have love for still, even though they hurt you, even though they put you through something, even though they may have made you feel alone and bitter and all the things. At one point, this was somebody that you really wanted to be with, somebody you chose, somebody that chose you. And there is something that causes you to still feel stuck on this person emotionally. So yeah, even though you may have other options, I don't think with that Ace of Cups that was in reverse at the bottom of the deck when this came out, I don't think that there is anything that you are pursuing individually. I feel like you're just, you know, you're weighing your options, but it's not even, it's more distraction than anything. Yeah, because you're in a, like a blah type of energy. So it's like all you have to give is some sex. That's all you're, you know, if I'm gonna put forth anything, look at that. I parted the deck and you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. And with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, like this is it's really giving off an energy of here for a good time, not a long time. And instead of trying to heal, trying to focus and gain clarity, you know, and get out of this confusion and all of that, I'm just going to control my feelings, hold back emotionally, and focus on what I can control, which is my long-term finances, my resources, and making more money. And I think you're going to get that for sure. So, do I think you're going to play? Yeah, I think you're going to play. Do I think you're going to invest? No. All right, let's talk about those of you who have a lover. You guys are married or you're engaged or you live together. Maybe you've got kids together. Like there's a formed commitment there to this person. Show me the person Libra is dealing with in this year. The Six of Cups. So you have history with this person. They may not appreciate you. Some of you, maybe they have Aquarius in their chart. I'm getting Aquarius, Leo, like fixed energy. I also feel like this person may have some truth to tell you. Some of you, you've known this person for a long time. There could be, there's something about the calendar days, counting down the days. This person gives you a lot of attention. They could have Earth in their chart, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I feel like this is somebody that does want to come together with you. They're very stable. They're very much about their business. This is not somebody that gives up easily. Okay? They may be a little bit brutally honest, if I'm being real with you. How do you feel about them this year? The Temperance. So you feel like there's an equal partnership. This person makes you happy. Okay. There could be some arguments or disagreements that you have. Maybe you feel like you guys don't always agree on everything, or you have different perspectives or point of views. But I think overall you have a lot of love for this person. You, I think, make sacrifices for this individual. Yeah. Some of you want kids with this person. Maybe you have kids with this person. I also feel like where there's disagreements, they may be the first to apologize. So what is going to be the biggest challenge when it comes to this relationship? Okay, the World. Some of you, the biggest challenge may be that there is some distance between the two of you. Okay, whether it's physical distance, emotional distance, I don't know. And it may be difficult to kind of come back together, or like to overcome something. Justice. You may also be one of the biggest challenges when it comes to this relationship. Maybe you're the one that's distant in some way. And it may be because you're in two minds, or you have some kind of choice to make in regards to this. Four of Cups. You may feel like someone is not fully appreciative of you. I think you're really overthinking. Okay? And there is something maybe that you are very focused on, so you don't see what's right in front of you. And so that could definitely be challenging to this connection. And I feel like this is a lot of responsibility for you, or a big weight. And you may be afraid that it's holding you back. Some of you, it's hard to change your perspective of someone or of the relationship. Maybe you feel like you know the truth about them. And so it's, I don't know, there feels like there is some kind of distance between you and this person. Tell me what this person what they truly want from, look at that, Ace of Wands. So they want this to grow. They want a brand new beginning with you. Two of Cups. I feel like they love the shit out of you. You guys equally love each other. I think there's a very strong physical chemistry or attraction. I think you're dealing with somebody that's highly intuitive or very sensitive. But there is also, like, I feel like this person also wants there to be some mystery. Sorry, guys. They want there to be some mystery. Some of you, this person feels... I feel like this person also... I don't know. It's kind of like there's something about this that they don't trust you. And they want to know some sort of truth. They do want to come together with you, but I feel like this person secretly doesn't trust you, Libra. And they want to trust you. I don't know. I'm getting like, if you didn't already hurt this person, or you don't have like a reputation of stepping out or something, I feel like this person has just dealt with, they have like, wow, they have been hurt in the past, and they want to be able to trust you. But I don't feel like they do, if I'm being honest. I feel like they feel like they know that there is some reason not to trust you, but they want to. I don't know. That sounds very confusing. Okay. What is the outcome to this? The Strength card. I feel like this person, you and this person seem to be growing. I do feel like you almost feel like family together. But I do feel like there is inconsistency here. Somebody is inconsistent or in and out, while the other person kind of waits for the action, you know? I feel like there's going to be expressions between the two of you of disappointment, like, hey, you know, you're doing this or you're not doing this. But I feel like you guys you'd have the availability to make this happen, to manifest a new beginning, especially if there's some kind of disappointment between the two of you. I feel like you have the ability to get over it. Okay, let's see. Show me what the person that Libra is thinking of or dealing with in the month, or not the month, in this year, 2026. Can you tell me what they're hiding or thinking? What does Libra need to know when it comes to this person? So your person, the person has a plan. Their plan, I feel like, has a lot to do with trusting their gut instincts or intuition. And they want you to be patient. I do feel like this is somebody very drawn to you. Some of you, this is someone that wants a second chance, or somebody you've been with in the past because they miss you. Oh. Somebody may have stepped away and started dealing with somebody else for some of you, and that's why they want to take something slow and not rush, because they're trying to get over that or remove that from the situation, figure that part out. This person is definitely stressed out about this, but I don't think they're gonna chase. For the Libra I'm talking to, or I'm picking up on when it comes to this person, this is not somebody gonna stress out or stress you out about this. They're not gonna chase you about this. I do feel like you make this person feel safe, and that's all they really ever wanted. They want to be with you. I feel like they're going to tell you that, or you already know that. Ooh, I don't like that. That they're obsessed. Because this could be something, they may be a control freak or an overthinker. Some of you, you could know, like, I don't know, it feels like this is somebody also that may have taken some kind of accountability for something, or need to take accountability for something, and they're obsessed. Their obsession is for self-improvement. Yeah, they think about you all the time. You run circles in their mind. They imagine their life with you. But they may also feel like either you're all talk and no action, or they are. Okay? All right. So, let's talk about, I'm going to pull some cards for your career and finances. What money messages do you have for Libra for their birthday reading from now until their next birthday in 2026? Tell me about Libra's finances and career. A lot of you Libras are gonna, some of you could get into politics or listen to podcasts. Some of you, it's like you're going viral. You have the ability to win people over, okay? You may be more diplomatic. Some of you are going to be spending money on a car, possibly getting a new car, selling a new car, something like that. Make sure you're not overly giving to others. Like, it's okay to give to charity, as you should, but don't give so much that it is a detriment to you. I do feel like you're going to stop sacrificing something, though. Some of you, there could be a birth of a child. Some of you may get something that you want in terms of a business, or you may quit working on a business. Some of you are going to sell a home. I definitely feel like you have the ability to win people over. If you work in sales or you do anything where you have to network with other people, you got this, okay? And you're going to have the right connections, Libra. Be careful not to overspend to try to look the part, okay? You may have powerful friends. Some of you, you get through the year financially and come out on top because you just have sheer willpower, okay? You may be being more disciplined. I feel like you're going to have the ability to sell. And there could be partnering with a business or a person. That could do very well. Some of you, there is a business partner. Like friendships, partnerships, that sort of thing. You may even have like a futuristic idea. All right. A way of selling something. Good dope sells itself, okay? I don't know. All right. Let's see the zodiac signs. What's going on with the signs that Libra could be dealing with from Aries through Pisces? Tell me about the signs Libra may be dealing with. If you are dealing with an Aries, there could be some pressure for the Aries. I feel like the Aries may be giving you some type of attention. For some of you, maybe because they want to take on the responsibility of a connection. Some of you, this is an Aries that gets a lot of attention for something that they do at work or whatever. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's an ending having to do with a Taurus. It may be because of an argument or too many people involved that sort of thing. I see an ending here. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this is a Gemini that's holding back. They may be holding back because they're focused on their own happiness. They're trying to let go of the past. They're changing their perspective on something. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this is a Cancer that loves your ass, okay? They want marriage and the whole nine. You might even already be married to this person. But I feel like this is a Cancer that's talking about taking something to the next level. They love you. If you're dealing with a Leo, this might be a Leo. I don't know. You rejected them, or somebody's like giving the cold shoulder, and then they end up wanting to come back around, and they're acting like they don't, but they do. They're trying to let this go. They feel very hurt by the situation, but I do feel like they want to like revisit this. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're waiting on something here. They're planning to get out of their own head or out of their own way. I feel like this is a Virgo that's been very hurt and disappointed, and they have to get over their own fears of something. If you're dealing with another Libra, and this may be a Virgo who is planning something, and maybe other people are not listening to their plan, or this is a Virgo that is going to be willing to get over their fears anyways. If you're dealing with a Libra, another Libra, this could be a Libra who is, if this is a new Libra, there's nothing happening. If this is an ex-Libra, I feel like this is like a Libra that is still hurt, stuck on the past, has yet to heal, is deciding maybe even to be a liar or not to lose hope in this. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I don't see any love with a Scorpio, but there may be some slow like mediation or slow healing here. It may be because a Scorpio is trying to heal from something. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they may come towards you slowly, but I feel like you're breaking down their defenses. They are afraid, but there's something they don't want to give up on. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, what? If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want forever with you. This is a Capricorn that wants to have the house, the car, the kids, the family, the dog, the white picket fence, all the things, the boat, the jet skis, all of that. They want all of that with you, for sure. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this could be an Aquarius that's having legal issues. If not, this is an Aquarius that is doing a lot of overthinking. They may be being very blunt with you. I feel like this is an Aquarius that's hurt by something here. They may also be reaping the consequences of their actions, so now they're overthinking something here. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this could be like a toxic relationship with a Pisces. Or somebody feeling stuck in a marriage or stuck in a commitment with a Pisces. Maybe because you have kids together. For some of you, it may, I don't know, be careful of a Pisces trying to trap you in a relationship. Some of you could be married to a Pisces or getting engaged or married to a Pisces, and they may have control issues or addiction issues or something hidden that's very toxic. I feel like that's more of a trauma bond than anything. All right. All right, y'all. That's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and do all the things. All right. I love y'all. See you next time. Bye-bye.